Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to make this airplane right here, the YAK-130, the Russian jet. So first thing you need for supplies, you need some tape and a scissor and 2 pieces of paper. Now you guys stack the papers together like this, as you can see. Wait, give me a second. So you do something like this. Now you fold the bottom up to here. When you fold it on top, there should be about 1 inch space left, like this. So you fold this part all the way to that 1 inch space. After you do that, you're going to take your scissor and cut this part off. Alright, so after you cut off this 2 pieces, you're going to put it aside because we're going to need it in the end. So after you have these 2 pieces of paper cut off, you're going to open it and spread the piece of paper like this. And end to end, you're going to put tape between it. And so you're going to stick it together into one big sheet of paper. So after you do that, you should get something like this. And now you fold the back part right here. No, wait. Here you fold the front part all the way to almost to the kind of like 1/3 of a paper. You fold the front part into 1/3 of paper. So as you can see right here, this fold that we have just done, this part is about 1/3 of the paper. So you fold this, and now you take the other sheet of the paper you stack on top, and you fold it about with 1 inch of space left. So you should get something like this. And now right here, as you can see this piece of paper, you're going to fold it back about 3/4 of an inch. So this piece of paper, you're going to fold the top back about 3/4 of an inch. So after you do that, alright, so right here, from this line to right here, the edge is 3/4 of an inch. And now you're gonna cut that part off. Now you get something like this. I know it's kind of hard to see because the paper is white. So after you do that, you flip it over and you fold it in half. And now you get something like this. Okay, so in case you don't know which one is the front, I'm going to color the front part red. So the red part is the front part. No. Right here, this is the bottom side and this is the top side. So the next step, what you're going to do is you're going to have to make a cut about somewhere here. Now you're going to cut this part. As you can see right here, I cut this part, and you're going to wait, cut a bit deeper. So you're going to do something like this. You're going to fold this part down, and same to the other side. So after you do something like that, as you can see at the back right here, you cannot like open it. So you're gonna have to put your scissor and separate the sheets. Now after that, you should separate them into 4 pieces, as you can see. Now here, the folder we have just did, you're going to unfold it. And now you're going to fold something. You're going to fold the first layer, the top layer, as you can see, up about this much. I know you cannot see it very well, so I'm gonna color the other side. Okay, so right here you're going to fold it up about this much. The folded line should look like something like this. And you're going to do the same to the other side. Now, as you can see, after you do something like that, right here, this flap, you're going to fold it down like this. So you fold the part down like this. And you do the same to the other side. Now, after you do that, you're going to open this part back up. And you take this flap right here. You're going to fold it like this. So this is the back part. You fold this like this. And now after you do that, you fold right here, the extra part, you fold it into here. You should have something like this. So let me show you again. You do this, and then you fold this part inside. And now you do the same to the other side. Okay, so after you finish doing that, you should get some tape and tape here. You tape the 2 flaps so they won't break open. Now after you finish doing that, right here, this part, on the back side, since we folded the flap right here is probably covered, so you have to do a small cut on the paper right here so we can get the part again. So now you can fold this part down. And you do the same to the other side. I'm going to show you again. So what I just did now is that I cut this part of the flap because it was blocking the under part of the airplane right here. And now after I cut it, I can fold it like this, which is the fold that we originally did in the beginning. Now after you do that, you're going to open it like this. Now over here, the triangle part, you're going to fold the top, the pointy part down like this, about here. Don't fold it too much or don't fold it too low, just make it like about just right. Now you fold it back in half. You put some tape on it. Now after you do that, you're going to fold this front part down like this. So the front part down and leave about this much space in the end. So you fold this part down. And now you flip it over and you do the same to the other side. Now after you do that, you're going to fold this flap right here up. Like this. And you fold this part down and do the same to the other side. So after you do that, you're going to tape it down. And now this is the hard part. In case you messed up, I'm going to draw a line right here. So you're going to, so this part of the airplane is going to be a cockpit right here. And so you're gonna make a fold that should look like, that should look like this. Now you fold this part down. And you do the same to the other side. After you do that, you're going to fold this part up here. Like this. And you should do that same to the other side. And after you do that, right here, you're going to make a cut that is like this. Wait, no, don't do that. Make it a little bit more closer to the front. So not this line. So it's going to be right here. So I'm going to cut this down. And right here, you're going to fold it down to here. But don't fold it too much. Just leave a little bit of space in the front. It should look something like this. And do the same to the other side. Now after you do that, you're going to fold this flap right here. Fold it up so you can make a wing. Like this. And do the same thing on the other side. So after you finish doing that, you're going to tape the two flaps down. Now after you do that, wait. Okay, so when you finish taping, you should still be able to open right here. So don't put your tape too much and make this and the fuselage stuck together. Now after you do that right here, we are going to make a cut about here. Before you cut it, under here there is another layer. I'm gonna color it the other side so you can see it clearly. So right here you can see this is another layer of the paper, and this is the top layer. Now you're going to fold the airplane like this. You're gonna put the blade, you put this part, put the blade in here, and you do the same to the other side. So your paper, your scissors should be like this. And now the cut that we just did, I mean the line that I just drew, you cut about there. Now you get something like this. And now you're going to follow the cut. So you're gonna get something like this. I know I didn't cut the line because I kind of cut it wrong, but it's fine. And you do the same to the other side. Okay, now after that you should get two flaps like these. Now what you're going to do next is that right here you're going to fold this flap upward. Like this. And you flip it over and you do the same to the other side. So you should get something like this. After you do that, as you can see here, we have an extra piece of paper. We're going to cut the shape of the wing. The shape should be about something like this. Now you're going to hold the paper airplane together. And you cut like this. And after that, you just cut each wing independently. Try to make them as symmetrical as possible. So after you do that, you should have some pieces like this. The leftover, you should just fold this part upward, like this. So after you finish doing that, you're going to, right here in the top side, you're going to fold this part. Right here, you fold this part down. You fold every single layer down and make it into hind wing of the airplane. And now after you do that, you're going to cut the shape of the tail wing. So the shape should be something like this. And then you're just going to cut this part down. And right here, you just if you have leftover, you can just cut them off. And you get something that look like this. After you do that, you're going to tape it down. Now after you do that, right here, you're going to fold it again so the airplane can take a shape like this. So after you do that, your plane should look like this. And after that, you're going to, right here of the plane, this part of the tail wing, you're going to do a fold like this. So you fold this part down and do the same thing to the other side. When you finish doing that right here, you're going to do another fold from here. Fold this part back like this. And you should do the same to the other side. Now you should get something like this. Now after you do that, you tape it down. Actually, no, wait. Don't tape it down yet. Okay, so that was my mistake right there. So right here, down here, try to make it as, you should try to adjust it so it look a little bit better. So try to adjust the hind wing as much as you like it. And now when you finish adjusting it, you should still have something like this. And then you can tape it down. And you do the same to the other side. And now you should have something like this. When you finish doing that, you're going to flip the airplane like this. This is the bottom side of the airplane. Now here, you're going to fold this and the edge together. And have something like this. So you're going to fold it down like this right here. And now you're going to fold the shape of a tail wing. You fold this tail wing like this. And you do the same to the other side. After you fold it like this, you're going to tape it to make it stay in place. After that, you should have something like this. So right here in the back, try to cut it and make the hind wing look the same as the actual airplane. So it should look something like this. Now this part right here, you can do it. You can choose to do it or not to. So what you're gonna do is you cut half over here, give it a small cut like this, and do the same to the other side. After you do that right here, you're gonna flip the airplane over and you make a fold like this. So you can see a small spike right here. And do the same to the other side. And then you fold this part down so you can make it look a little bit sharper. You can choose to taper and not tape it, but I'm just going to tape it so it won't unfold itself. You don't really need that much tape, so you can take a piece of tape and cut into many different pieces for each part. Now you do the same to the other two pieces. And after that, your plane is almost done. Your plane should look something like this. Right here on the edge of the plane, you should trim this part down. Like that. So this is what the airplane looks like now. And then for the front part right here, you're going to fold this part down. Like this. And now you fold this second time, so you can make it a little bit more pointier. And then you flip it over and do the same fold you just did to the other side. Now after that, you should get something like this. And then you gotta wrap some tape around it so it won't loose up. And you do the same thing again. And it should look like this. Now for the top side, you're going to tape it down again. And now for the other side, like this part right here, you should tape it down so it can fly a little bit better. So after you taped everything down, this is gonna be a very important part. So as you can see, the airplane right now is, you can basically say it's finished, but it's not, because when you try to fly, it's not going to fly very well since it needs some weight in the front. So the paper we have in the beginning of the video, right here, you're going to fold it in half, and now you fold it in half again. And you fold it in half again. And one more time. And it should have something like this. And you do the same to the other one. Alright, so after you do that, so you take one piece. As you can see over here, this part, you can see there's a pocket on this side. So you're gonna put one piece into here. So you're gonna put a piece like this. You fit it in there, and you put the other piece on the other side. So after you fit them, so you're going to have to try to fit them in. After you fit them in together, you're gonna take a scissors and then you shove them inside all the way into the front. After you do it, you should have enough weight to fly. So in case those two pieces of weight fall off right here, so this line right here is where it is. Just put tape on it. You don't have to squish it, just wrap it around. And if some part of the airplane is kind of loose, then you can just put some tape on it so it can fly better. So you do something like this. Right now, on here the tail wing, if it move a little bit, then just put more tape on it so it can stay in place. Now after you finish doing that, it should be able to fly. And this is it. This is the YAK-130 airplane.